It was a peaceful day at the toxic dump. We were all getting ready to go to the Tromaville Pier, where Yvonne was scheduled to give a singing recital. We were all kind of nervous and high-strung.
Now, let's see now. Is it right over left or left over right? Or is that for a sheepshank half hitch?
Are you sure you know how to tie a bow tie, Fender?
No sweat, Bender. Before I got stuck with you, I was a total party animal. Sorry, Doc. I guess I lost my touch.
Ever since I washed my helmet, I can't do a thing with it.
Oh, I wish you people would quit hogging the mirror. I need time to make myself beautiful for Yvonne's recital.
Forget it, Toxie's mom. We don't have till next St. Bernard's Day.
Oh, such times we're living in, when a dog can talk back to a superhero's mother.
Speaking of the head talks, man, where is the dude?
He's the star of the show, Fungus Brain. He's allowed to make a grand entrance if he wants to.
Hi, everyone. I came to let you wish me good luck with my concert.
Well, sure, Yvonne. Break your leg. If you're lucky, they might replace it with a wheel, just like mine.
Let's hear you test those angelic pipes of yours, honey.
Doody, 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 doody!
I feel kind of funny wearing a tuxedo, but after all, how many times will my girlfriend Yvonne get a chance to sing in public? In her case, probably just once. What happened, No Zone?
Oh, Yvonne hit one of her high notes.
That can really be a low note.
Tell me about it.
Meanwhile, on the Tromaville Bridge, something was about to happen that would affect all of our lives. You see, there was this racing car driven by that world-famous race driver, Crash Shelby, on his way to the Tromaville Grand Prix. But the Prix was not to be, because a moving van was on the bridge ahead of him.
Yeah, honey. I'll stop at the Diet Drive-In on the way home.
I guess the driver didn't notice the sign warning him not to throw banana peels on the bridge. It looked like Crash was about to break another speed record, along with his skull, when suddenly a strange thing happened. He landed in a fishing boat loaded with snails. It seems the combination of snail shells and engine oil created a weird chemical reaction, along with an even weirder kind of crossbred mutant.
Oh no! I've changed into some hideously deformed creature of superhuman size and strength! And I look like a snail. Oh well, I might as well make the most of it. Under the circumstances, I think I'll call myself Snail Man! Now all I need is a good battle cry. I've got it. Let's escort go!
Meanwhile, on Island City, Sarge Soster was paying Dr. Killimoff a visit.
Well, Killimoff, what's the latest on my underwater aqua filter project?
Everything is going swimmingly, your Starship. But now that it's completed, what will it be used for?
I'll show you. But pay attention, there'll be a quiz later. We have developed a method of manufacturing that annoying plastic foam stuff that your VCR is packed in that you can never figure out how to get rid of. And we plan to pollute all of Tromaville with it, driving after citizens and populating the city with our own smuggling hordes.
Bravo, Zarsoster. I love it.
Like you had some kind of choice? Now, I'll need some men for a special assignment.
I have just the people, your high and mightiness. Bonehead! Psycho!
I was afraid you'd say that.
And all the while, Snail Man was trying to adjust to his new life as a mollusk.
Look, Harry, a guy who's half racing car and half snail.
Yeah, you don't know whether to step on the gas or to step on him.
People can be so cruel. I must find a way to bring dignity and respect to my life. There's the answer, a plumber's helper's plant. This is it, the place where I'll carve out a new life for myself. No longer will anyone dare make fun of... Snail Man! It is kind of a catchy tune.
Here they are, your Starship, the perfect volunteers for your special assignment.
You'd better be right, Killimov. Listen, you mutant misfits. In order for the aqua filter to create its plastic foam pollution, it needs filth, and lots of it.
Filth?
You know, dirt, gunk, schmutz.
Sure, boss. Schmutz is our specialty.
The problem is those blasted toxic Crusaders. We keep dirtying Tromaville and they keep cleaning it up.
Yeah, they got this real hang-up about pollution.
That's why I want you and the Radiation Rangers to invade the toxic dump and bring back every scrap of filth you can lay your hands on. Do you think you can handle it?
No sweat, Zorro, buddy. Bonehead knows dirt.
While all this was happening, Snail Man was practicing hour after hour, learning everything there is to know about handling a plumber's helper. With his newfound skill, Snail Man was now ready to face the world. Back at the dump, we were finally dressed and on the way to Yvonne's concert when a strange vehicle pulled up at our shack.
Oh, Toxie, you rented us a limousine.
So, what did you expect? My little Toxie is a limo kind of guy.
Uh-oh, Tromaton alert!
What is it, Toxie?
It's when my Tromatons are telling me we're in the presence of some evil danger.
No, dude. Bender means what kind of danger?
Heck, whatever it is, us toxic Crusaders can handle it.
No, Junkyard! Don't open that door!
Radiation Rangers!
And now, these messages. We now return to the Toxic Crusaders.
As we watched, dozens and dozens of Radiation Rangers kept climbing out of the limousine.
Oh, wow. How neat. I think I once saw this in a circus.
I think I once saw you in a circus.
Let him start something. We're ready for him.
Wait, Crusaders! You can't fight them!
Why not, Toxie's mom? You think there's too many of them?
Did we suddenly lose our superpowers?
Is the episode over?
No! You can't fight them because you're wearing your best clothes!
It's okay, Mom. They're rented.
Oh, well, in that case, get down and dirty!
The battle wasn't going too well, and the bad guys, namely Psycho and Bonehead, knew it.
We got the Toxic Crusaders right where we want them!
Yeah, down in the dumps. Haha. Okay, Radiation Rangers, charge!
Like I said, things were going badly for us, especially for Mop, when suddenly...
That music sounds awfully familiar.
Maybe this is a rerun.
Don't worry, Snail Man will help you fight these bad guys.
Snail Man? Where'd he come from?
Tromaville River. It seems the combination of snail shells and engine oil created a weird chemical reaction.
Now that part I know I heard before.
I bet he's great to play fetch with. He never loses the ball.
Don't just stand there, you metal morons! Blast that creep!
Pardon my back.
Cut it out! Quit it!
I believe ceasefire is the phrase you're searching for.
All right, ceasefire! Why can't we get to fight some normal human beings?
Who'd ever watch a show like that?
Oh, radical. The dude's shell is harder than...
I believe my head is the phrase you're searching for.
Oh, right. Harder than your head.
It's time to slime.
Wow, the guy's got super snail slime sludge, too. I'm impressed.
And I'm impressed that you could pronounce it.
Personally, this has been one of the more embarrassing episodes for me.
Who was that thing with the plungers?
I don't know. But the last thing this show needs is another hideously deformed creature of superhuman size and strength.
Kill him off! I'm losing my gentle disposition! Bonehead and Psycho have failed! As if I didn't expect it. Now, where are we going to get filth for my aqua filter?
Never fear your bug ship. I just had a brilliant idea. The moment the Tromaville garbage barge passes directly over our underwater sludge quarters, I'll torpedo it. That will give us all the trash we'll need.
Are you certain it will work, Killamoff?
You have my word as a doctor on it.
It turned out that there were still a few hours left on the limo the Radiation Rangers had rented for the attack on us, so we decided to drive it to Yvonne's recital.
And I fell off the bridge and onto that barge, and that's how I became Snail Man.
The casual ride gave us a chance to get acquainted with our new friend, Snail Man.
Faster, Toxies, Mom, faster! I live for speed!
Fine words coming from a snail.
Whoa! Way to go, Toxies, Mom! Floor it!
I hope everyone has his, her, or its seatbelt on.
Say, Snail Man, you're a hideously deformed creature of superhuman size and strength who also had an environmental accident. Why not become a toxic crusader? Move in with us here at our beautiful dump.
Righteous notion, No-Zone.
Yeah, and your super suction plungers would sure be helpful with our toxic plumbing problems.
It's a mighty tempting offer, guys, but since my mutation, I'm strictly a creature of H2O.
Okay, everyone, we're here.
What perfect timing. The ride gave us just enough time to learn a little of Snailman's backstory.
Somehow we made it safely to the end of the pier. It was kind of sad saying goodbye to our new friend, Snail Man.
Sure you won't change your mind, Snail Man? We could build you your own toxic wading pool.
Thanks, Crusaders, but my place is with other underwater creatures like myself. See you around!
Now there's a fellow who knows how to make a splash.
Meanwhile, deep below the Tromaville harbor, Dr. Killamoff's evil plan was being put into action. As for those containers the Radiation Rangers are setting up, I have no idea what they're for.
You'll find out soon enough, my fine toxic twerp. Psycho, Bonehead, prepare the sludge pedos for firing. It's garbage time!
Step right up, culture lovers, and have your dollar bills ready. Remember, all money collected from this concert goes to a very good end.
This is Yvonne's first music recital. Ooh, I hope she's not nervous.
She'll be fine, No Zone. Mom's backstage with her.
Now, remember to dance around, sweetie. You want to be a moving target when all those vegetables come flying in. And believe me, they will.
Oh, Toxie's Mom, you're such a comfort.
Oh, honey. Now, go out there and knock 'em dead.
Ugh.
But at that very moment, Killamoff was starting the countdown for the Smugulin Sludge Pedo.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. What comes before 6? 3? Or is it 12?
Don't ask me. You're the scholar of the group.
It's 5, you dipstick!
Oh, yeah. 5, 4, 3, fire sludge pedo!
Close enough.
And now, these messages.
When we last saw Dr. Killamoff's sludge pedo, it was headed straight for the Tromaville garbage barge. It was all part of Zarzoster's plan to smother Tromaville with that white plastic foam stuff that VCRs come packed in and no one knows how to get rid of. I know this is a lot of recapping, but you kind of forget the story when you stop for a bunch of commercials. Meanwhile, the lovely Yvonne was about to make her public singing debut. I don't want to brag, but everyone who was anyone was there. It was the social event of the season, which gives you an idea of the social life in Tromaville. Finally, the big moment arrived.
Hi, I'd like to start my recital with an original song I just made up, and it goes something like this. Oh, I wrote this little song, and if you want to sing along, I'd love to let you, but you really shouldn't try. You could hurt yourself by singing way too
Oh, man. What an awesome note.
Suddenly, I found myself having another full-fledged Tromaton attack.
Look, fellas, Tox is having another full-fledged Tromaton attack.
And like he's added some new moves. Yeah, go, Tox, man, go!
What is it, Toxie?
It wasn't Yvonne singing that caused the garbage barge to blow up. It was something evil out there in the water.
Lloyd, look! The Tromaville garbage barge is leaking refuse into our harbor! Oh, this is awful!
Fellas, this looks like a job for the Toxic Crusaders.
Cleanup time!
Stop! How many times must I tell you? You've got to wait at least 15 minutes after eating before going into the water to fight bad guys. No, sorry. Those are the rules.
While we were waiting to digest our peanuts, Dr. Killamoff was carrying out his evil scheme.
Zarzoster, this is an historic moment. Just watch as the Tromaville garbage is sucked into the Aqua Filter sludge quarters by way of our specially constructed filth funnel. And now my faithful radiation rangers use the latest technology to transmogify the garbage into that white plastic foam stuff.
Please, Mom. You gotta let us swim out to that garbage barge. Dr. Killamoff is planning to smother Tromaville in that white plastic foam stuff.
Yeah, I heard the voiceover. But I've got a better idea. Look!
The Toxic Wing?
Yeah, I asked the ladies from my Mahjong club to fly it over. Now, are you happy?
Happy? If you weren't my mom, I'd kiss you. Meanwhile, Dr. Killamoff himself came down to the garbage barge to supervise the operation.
Yuck. I'm not getting paid enough to work with garbage.
Yay! I resemble that remark.
It looks like my plan is a huge success. Soon we'll have enough garbage to filthify all of Tromaville.
Unless the Toxic Crusaders come flying out here on one of Bender's whacked-out inventions.
Psycho, I'm going to forget you ever said that.
Said what? See, boss? I forgot it also.
Good. Now hurry with that filthifying process.
Whoa! Slow down, man. I think I'm gonna be airsick.
Not in my doggy bag, you won't.
Target sighted! No zone, prepare to land!
In all that garbage? With my allergies? No way, Major Disaster.
Seaweed and kelp, give us some help!
Oh, wow. Dynamite trick, Mr. Major Man.
Yes, sometimes I even amaze myself.
Come on, fellas, let's shake a leg.
I've sure had lots of practice doing that.
Look, boss! It's the Toxic Crusaders, and they're flying on one of Bender's whacked-out inventions!
Notice, I'm not saying a word.
Well, don't just stand there, you cretins! Fight them all!
Radiation Rangers, hit the deck!
Enemy troops at 3 o'clock!
It's only 11:30. Maybe we ought to come back later.
This is the part I really dig.
Attention, Seaweed! You know what we need.
What do you say, Mom? Shall we swab a few slobs?
Psycho, Bonehead, you two stay and defend the garbage barge at all costs. If you need me, I'll be in my impenetrable bunker 60 feet below the ground.
Now, where have I heard that before?
But suddenly, the tide of battle turned against us. The Radiation Rangers were getting the upper hand. While back on the pier, Mayor Grody was cashing in on the big battle.
Get your binoculars, folks. You can't see the bloodshed without a binocular.
It looked like the end of the Toxic Crusaders, when suddenly, it was Snail Man coming to my rescue. Snail Man, am I glad to see you? Wow, you snails really know how to slug.
That's nothing. Watch this.
Thanks, Snail Man, for everything.
Hey, us hideously deformed creatures of superhuman size and strength have to stick together.
Ew, yuck. I see what you mean.
But wait, my job here isn't finished yet. I gotta remove this garbage maker from my new underwater domain. Besides polluting the harbor, it's bringing down real estate value. This will take all of my 240 horsepower. There. Now to dump this thing where it belongs, on the shores of Island City.
As usual, Kill-Em-Off got chewed out by Zarzoster.
Kill him off, you screwed up again! You'll pay dearly for this!
In that case, there's only one thing left to do. Bonehead, Psycho, you screwed up again! You'll pay dearly for this!
Okay, boss. How much is it this time?
Let's see, there's $50 for shame and degradation, another $50 for pain and humiliation, and $75 for distress and aggravation.
Thank you, faithful citizens of Tromaville, but the cheers aren't necessary.
Though they are kind of nice.
It was our job to make Tromaville safe and free from environmental hazards. And now, shh. Now that the threat to Tromaville was taken care of, we could continue with Yvonne's concert.
As I was singing before I was interrupted, oh, I wrote this little song, and if you want to sing along, I'd love to let you, but you really shouldn't try. You could hurt yourself by singing way too
Sorry about your TV sets, folks. We'll try and get them repaired before the next episode of The Toxic Crusaders!